Welcome to Top 10 Travel. Now it's time for a World Heritage Site that is 95% wilderness. Yosemite National Park is one of those places that makes people say the same thing over and over again. Wait, this is real? Massive granite cliffs, giant waterfalls, ancient sequoia trees, wildlife, rivers, and some of the most beautiful views on Earth. Yosemite feels less like a national park and more like nature trying to win an award. But in 2026, Yosemite is more popular than ever, which means planning ahead is the difference between an unforgettable adventure and sitting in traffic staring at trees for 3 hours. Today, we're counting down the top 10 things to do in Yosemite National Park, plus travel tips for saving money, avoiding crowds, and making the most of your trip. Please click on that subscribe for more top 10 travels. And now let's enter Yosemite National Park. Yosemite is what happens when nature shows off. Massive granite cliffs, giant waterfalls, and views that look fake, but aren't. It's peaceful, breathtaking, and the perfect place to pretend you're in a nature documentary. Bonus, zero traffic, unless you count squirrels. If you only have time for one hike in Yosemite National Park, make it the legendary Mist Trail. The best time to go is spring or early summer when the waterfalls are roaring from snowmelt. Starting at Happy Isles, the trail begins with a peaceful river walk before turning into a steep climb of stone steps. Along the way, you'll get incredible views past Emerald Pool and eventually reach stunning overlooks of the falls, Vernal Fall and Nevada Falls. But get ready to get wet. Here are some tips to hike depending on how much you can hike and which falls you want to see. Round trip, the whole Mist Trail is a little over 6.5 miles. Now, take in Vernal Falls, which usually never goes dry, and expect a rainbow. Now Nevada Falls. Visible from the Half Dome, either retrace your steps from the Vernal Fall, which are wet steps, not as safe, or add 1.5 miles more to your walk on a flat John Muir Trail. It's probably easier to take the John Muir Trail and rest your knees. Mist Trail travel tip. Start early in the morning to avoid crowds and midday heat, and wear shoes with good grip unless sliding down wet stairs sounds fun to you. But while you're up hiking up Yosemite Valley, you must hit up Glacier Point. If there's one place that makes people suddenly go quiet, it's Glacier Point. It's a viewpoint about Yosemite Valley, located on the south wall of Yosemite Valley at an elevation of 7,214 feet above Curry Village. The point offers a superb view of several of Yosemite National Park's well-known landmarks, including Yosemite Valley, Yosemite Falls, Half Dome, Vernal Fall, Nevada Fall, and Clouds Rest. The panoramic views of Half Dome and the valley below are unreal. It's basically Mother Nature flexing. Glacier Point money tip. The view is completely free, which is nice because gas prices getting to Yosemite might already have you emotionally recovering. The legendary Half Dome is Yosemite's superstar. It is a well-known rock formation in the park, named for its distinct shape. One side is a sheer face while the other 3 sides are smooth and round, making it appear like a dome cut in half. It stands at over 8,800 feet above sea level and is composed of quartz monzonite. Even if you don't hike it, seeing it in person is unforgettable. And yes, it really does look like somebody sliced a mountain in half. Half Dome travel tip. Another tip is the cables usually go up around Memorial Day in May because the snow has thawed, and they are pulled down around Columbus Day in October. Cable permits are needed, which require application, so apply months ahead of time. To apply for a permit, visit recreation.gov or call 877-444-6777. Another tip is, it wouldn't hurt to work out months ahead of time, too. Next, walk through Yosemite Valley. Yosemite Valley is the heart of the park, packed with giant cliffs, rivers, waterfalls, and views that don't even look real. Every direction feels like a desktop wallpaper. Yosemite Valley is renowned for its natural environment and is regarded as the centerpiece of Yosemite National Park. Surrounded by high granite summits densely forested with pines, the valley is drained by the Merced River, and a multitude of streams and waterfalls flow into it, including Tenaya, Illilouette, Yosemite, and Bridal Veil Creeks. Yosemite Falls is the highest waterfall in North America and is a big attraction in the springtime when the water flows at its peak. True natural beauty. Yosemite Valley travel tip. Use the free shuttle buses around the valley whenever possible. Parking gets crowded fast during busy seasons.
Onto the giant trees. Home to giant sequoia trees, Mariposa Grove makes you feel very small. Some of these trees are over 2,000 years old, which means they've survived empires, wars, and tourists asking, "Can I climb it?" Mariposa Grove is a sequoia grove located near Wawona, California, United States, in the southernmost part of Yosemite National Park. So this is a must-see in the park.
Mariposa Grove travel tip. Go earlier in the day for cooler temperatures and easier parking.
Yosemite is full of wildlife like mountain lion, bobcat, mule deer, black-tailed deer, black bear, peregrine falcon, red fox, gray fox, golden eagle, great horned owl, coyote, bighorn sheep, river otter, Pacific tree frog, California spotted owl, mountain goat, and many more kinds of birds and animals.
What to do if bears approach you is a big question. First of all, it's safe in Mariposa Grove. American black bears are shy and do not attack humans, but their sense of smell is 100 times higher than ours. So most important is to keep food, trash, and hygiene products packed in the campsite bear-proof lockers or your own portable bear-proof canister.
Second, hike in groups because noise can distract an approaching bear. Talk or make noise to send a bear away. Bear spray is illegal in Yosemite since, as said before, black bears don't attack, so sprays are seen as a weapon. However, related to sounds, you can carry an air horn if you're not with a group. Fourth, keep your distance. Stay at least 50 yards or half an NFL field away from a black bear. No trying to be viral on social media. Lastly, if a bear approaches closely, stand your ground, yell loud, look big, and wave your arms aggressively. Mariposa Grove is peaceful and safe. These are just tips.
Wildlife important tip. Never leave food in your car overnight. Yosemite bears are basically professional burglars at this point. Seriously. They know what coolers look like.
Nestled high in the Sierra Nevada, Tioga Road is Yosemite National Park's breathtaking gateway to adventure. Winding through granite peaks, alpine meadows, and pristine lakes, this scenic byway offers a journey like no other. Now, a few tips. The driving time along Tioga Road can vary depending on traffic and how long you will stay at each stop. Generally, the drive takes around 1.5 to 2 hours without stops. To fully enjoy the journey and explore the various stops along the way, you will need to use up at least half a day or more. Now, Tioga Road is the highest road in the Sierra Nevada, reaching 9,943 feet at Tioga Pass. It typically opens from late May to October, depending on snow conditions. So some driving tips. Check road conditions because it can close unexpectedly due to snow or weather, even in late spring or early fall. Always check current conditions and forecasts when making plans. And lastly, fill up the fuel. There are no gas stations along the route. None are available in Crane Flat and Lee Vining, just outside the eastern entrance.
Once the sun goes down, Yosemite's night sky becomes incredible. With very little light pollution, the stars look ridiculously bright. It's peaceful. 4K Ultra HD stars, so to speak. Just take in the beauty. Lastly, Tunnel View is one of the most famous and frequently visited scenic overlooks in Yosemite National Park. Located at the western entrance of Yosemite Valley, you've seen this view on postcards, calendars, and screensavers. Tunnel View gives you the classic Yosemite panorama with El Capitan, Half Dome, and Bridal Veil Fall all in one shot. It's the kind of view that makes everyone suddenly become a photographer. Since its opening in 1933, it has offered visitors iconic, expansive views of Yosemite Valley, making it one of the park's most renowned viewpoints.
Before visiting Yosemite in 2026, here are a few important tips. Book lodging and campsites as early as possible. Yosemite fills up fast, pack layers because temperatures can change a lot between mornings, afternoons, and higher elevations. Bring snacks, water, sunscreen, and portable chargers for long days exploring. And most importantly, slow down. Yosemite isn't the kind of place you rush through. Some of the best moments happen when you simply stop, breathe, and enjoy the view. Yosemite National Park is one of the most beautiful places on Earth. Whether you're hiking waterfalls, standing beneath giant sequoias, or staring up at granite cliffs, Yosemite has a way of making everyday life feel very far away. So what's first on your Yosemite bucket list? Let us know in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe for more top 10 travel adventures and tips and adventures. Because sometimes the best vacations aren't about escaping life, they're about reconnecting with nature.